This is Mac Daddy again here. I'm making a movie, another video right after the other one. What I got here is something, I bought this. This is the nice box here. I bought this in 1992 when I had my FFL and Class 3 license. I don't have them anymore, but this gun actually automatically transferred to me because it's a transferable machine gun, and on my FFL and Class 3 I was listed as a sole proprietor, so it's still mine as a civilian. So this is what I got, and I ordered it in 1992, and when I came home from work, I was a part-time gun dealer. When I came home from work, this was on my porch. Yeah, they left this thing on my porch. This is a freaking machine gun, and they left it on my porch. UPS, what can I say? Anyway, so here's what we got. And I have my wife to watch. Here's what you looked at. Here it is. So you get the wife over to check this out. Now, when I got this gun, I didn't know that the styrofoam was going to be worth something 30 years in the future. So I just kept the gun in it, and I had to oil the gun every year or so to make sure it didn't rust. Because everyone knows that the two worst enemies of guns are rust and politicians. So I had to make sure that the thing didn't rust. So I spilled some Hoppy's number 9 over here and melted the damn plastic. All right, so this is still technically new in the box, and I never shot this gun. Although I did have to replace the rubber buffer in the bolt assembly, because the rubber buffer, it just disintegrated over the years. So about 10 years ago, I had to replace the buffer, even though I never shot the gun. So this is how it came to me in the mail. And first you get the gun. And here's the gun. This is an M11-9 submachine gun. They made 17,000 of these from 1983 to 1986, May 19th of 1986. This one was made in 1986, the last year they made them. They made about 14,000 of these guns in 1986 up until May 19th, when this machine gun ban went into effect. This particular gun here is around number 10,500 out of those 14,000 of them they made just under the wire. But that makes it still a transferable machine gun, and that's what makes this gun worth. I don't know if I could sell it for that, but I've seen some people sell these now for $13,000. That's crazy. I paid $350 for this when I bought it back then. Anyway, so this is what it comes in here. Now, if you look on the bottom here, I got grease on my hands. This is the original manual that came with it, and you can still buy these original manuals. You can still buy these. You can still buy them on the on various places that sell Mac machine gun parts. You can still buy these. So this is the original manual they had in the bottom. And if you look up here, they gave you one magazine. This is one of their crappy Zytel plastic magazines. So here's the magazine, and underneath the magazine I have a copy of the paperwork. Always have the copy of the paperwork with your machine guns, because you want to be able to show right away that that's a legal gun. You don't want to have to take time and look for your paperwork if the ATF breaks into your door, because if you take time looking for your paperwork, that gives the ATF time to strangle all your cats. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The ATF is not going to strangle your cats or shoot your dogs. Anyway, and here we have an aluminum cleaning rod. This is what they ship with all of the guns. So you have your single magazine, you've got your cleaning rod, you got your gun, and here, this is your loading tool. This is what you use to load your magazines. That as you load the magazines. And this is your original little loop hand grip that went in through the front here. Okay, I never put these in here because I love my fingers and I don't want to get them blown off. Okay, that's the way it is. So there we go. So that's how the gun came. All it had was it had the gun, the cleaning rod, the manual, and the magazine loading tool, and the little loop hand grip. That was it. And these guns now, like I said, are selling for $13,000 a piece. And that's not even new and unfired like this one is. I just thought you'd enjoy to see what they look like when they originally came. The paperwork I have for this is actually signed by Sylvia Daniels herself. That was the wife of Wayne Daniels, who owned the business, and she was listed as the president. So she's actually signed the ATF paperwork for this gun. So that's cool. Well, hold on, one more drink here. Cinnamon swirl. That's good. I like good flavored coffee. All right. So you can see the gun, and like I said, this is what it looked like. And nowadays, you see these guns out being shot now, and they're like unrecognizable because they have all these new uppers on them, and new magazines, and new suppressors and stuff on them, all kinds of new stuff on them. Anyway, so that's all I got to say. I hope you guys have a great New Year. And I hope all you guys get a chance to get one of these machine guns in the mail too. Thank you very much. And thanks to the wife for taping this, or videoing this.